this is something so fun to think about. What are you naturally good at? What are qualities in you that draw other people to you? I want to encourage you that it's no small thing to think about these things and pursue them with the Lord. When we're growing up, and I know especially for me as an adult, I tended to focus on things that I'm not and try to improve them. And there's a place for that when the Lord brings something up to you that he wants you to work on. Well, then of course we work on that with him, when he's the one that does the change in us when we surrender to him. But there is something to be said about looking within ourselves and saying, Lord, what are the good traits in my personality that you have put in me? And then focusing on those and blessing others with them. It's so simple, but let me tell you, if you get this, it's so, so powerful. Because when we focus on the good in ourselves, it increases. It increases. There was a time where I wanted to be something other than an encourager. From as long as I can remember, before I even knew God, I encouraged. So that was just something natural within me. And just recently, actually, like within the last year or so, I was like, I want to be something other than an encourager. Not that, of course I can be, right? But we focus on that. Well, I want what so-and-so has. Everybody can be an encourager, and like, I want something more powerful, right? And so it's like, I started thinking like that. And that is so sad, because when you start to then deflect onto something else, you waste a lot of time, and ultimately you can get out of the will of God. And so what is it within you? Like, are you extremely patient? There's some people that I think, wow, like the patience that you have, right? Well, it's like, well, use that gift. When you can show somebody patience, that can start to change a heart. I grew up, where maybe there wasn't a lot of patience shown towards me. When somebody shows patience to me, I start to change and start to become more patient, right? So when I use my gift of encouraging, and I encourage people in a genuine way, well, then that in turn helps them to develop that gift within themselves without even knowing, because I'm giving that to them. Does that make sense? Every gift that we have is from God, right? And so when we use the gifts within ourselves, then we are giving glory to God, and that makes him so happy. That makes him so proud of us. And so I want you to have this mind shift today, to just get in conversation with God and say, what is it in me that you want me to use to bless other people? And start to focus your mind on that, and just watch the incredible things that will happen within your life.